Okay, now I'm recording again. I don't know when I'm recording. I'm not recording, but happy Thursday, y'all. I'm Tino. This is Tino's house. It's all about Tino. It's all about Tino's world. Some days it's about you. Some days it's about me. But we want to share this. We're gonna share this light, okay? I'm not gonna dim your light to shine mine. I don't need to, because my light is my light, and your light is your light, and that's why I love you. I'm in a good mood today, y'all. Okay, that this it's called a tincture drop. So that's a little bit of, yeah, it helped me with my pain. It's legal THC stuff. I kind of start my day with that to make my day a little bit better. Not happier, but really better as far as no pain. As y'all know from my previous videos this week, I have been in a lot of pain all this week, y'all. And tomorrow is Friday. And out of the 7 days this week, I've had so far, I don't know, half have been pain, full of pain, and half have been no pain. But I'm gonna stop boring you guys. Cause yeah, this part. So I've been meaning to tell y'all who I listen to and who I subscribe to on my channel, who I like, who influences my world. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere in Georgia, pretty much. We are. And we love it. It's quiet, it's peaceful. I don't know a lot of people. So right now my people are YouTubers like me. I watch them. I listen to their voice. So was it Sunday night? Sunday night. A young lady named Sienna Singh, it's Sighn, popped up on my feed. I started listening to her. She was talking about exercise. She's talking about health, being healthy. She's talking about how she don't wear makeup when she do it. Sometimes to do her videos. Sometimes she just brush her hair and come on and go because she's not. It's not a fashion show. I know that's right, girl. Hey, stop fashion show. So, today you helped me start my day. I started watching you first thing this morning. Yes, and I'm gonna shout you out today. Her name's Sienna Singh. So she talked about on the video I saw today about the holidays coming up. You know, as a retired chef, the holidays are a big time for us. I do a lot of catering. My mother-in-law has a bakery up the road, and she does a lot of cakes and pies. And my daughter goes up and help her, and sometimes we're up there helping her. I think we're going early this year to help her. But at any event, don't try to get involved with all them cakes and pies this year. Don't do it. Don't do it. After, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I did this week that's got me on this health kick. Okay, today is Thursday. So the past nights I've been eating M&Ms at bedtime. Really not at bedtime, at the wee hours of the morning, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, eating gummies and eating M&Ms with peanuts. So in the past week or so, I have eaten 4 pounds of M&Ms with peanuts in it. Nobody knows what my daughter. I just told her. She's like, So I'm feeling a little dehydrated today. I'm sure I'm gonna be craving sugar later. Oh, along with the 4 pounds of M&Ms this week, I ate, was it a half a gallon of ice cream so far? Okay, let's say half a gallon of ice cream. I don't even normally eat sweets, but like Shannon was saying, sugar makes you crave sugar. So me and her on the same page. She said a lot of things that I tell my family all the time about sugar and drinking plenty of water, eating fresh fruits and vegetables, and healthy and snacking healthy. Y'all know the holidays coming up, right? I can't say that enough. Listen, I started my holidays off with a let me not even talk about, yeah, the milkshake. This week I've had about 6 milkshakes. That banana pudding one from Chick-fil-A, I had probably about 10 of them. And then now, they're not doing that one no more, so I've been eating the peppermint. That one is so good. The peppermint milkshake from Chick-fil-A is amazing. I'm not going to say any more about that, but let me tell y'all, it's going to be hard. And yesterday, we went out for pizza and wings, and I had beer at the beer wall. Yeah, I had just lost 20 pounds. My daughter was telling me how proud she was of me. Everybody was like, woo, woo, girl, you look so good. Yeah, I'm about to be a fatty again, right? I don't know. My face gets all puffy. I don't mean to be disrespectful, y'all. But I call myself that. I'm not calling nobody else that. Because the only thing gets big on me when I gain weight is these. And that's not what we're trying to do in this season. My wife said my back is not big, and I'm not trying to make it big. My stomach, as you can see, it's not stomaching. It can be there though. It got a small little inner tube, I would say, but not a tire. But yeah, I'm trying to keep my weight down. I weigh right at about 200. I stand at about 5'8" on a good day, unless I'm telling something that's not true. So yeah, I'm gonna be craving sugar because of all the sugar I've eaten in the past week. And I want to talk to y'all about what sugar does. Sugar makes you crave sugar. Sugar is a drug. It's one of the strongest drugs on the planet. Sugar is as addictive as heroin. Doctors say and experts say, and it's true. I've done my research. I'm also a scientist as well. So every month in these coming days, we have holidays coming up, parties, events, office parties, Christmas parties, parties at the kids' schools, college parties, reunions, all that's getting ready to go on right now. Balls, fashion shows. We got New Year's Eve, we got New Year's Day, and right after that, bam, we got Valentine's Day and Easter. Boom, another chocolate, more chocolate. I like chocolate, I do, but it is probably one of the most addictive things on this earth. Yeah, I was just having just a real flashback about the Snicker, because the Snicker is my favorite candy bar, y'all. Not to mention I've eaten probably 5 Snickers this month. Yeah, by my birthday, I won't be able to wear my birthday pants. Hey, Sienna, she just replied to something that I said, so that's awesome. So I'm talking about her right now. I may even go at this for her because she is very cool, very cordial. So we got the events, we got the cookies, we got the drinks, we got the pies, we got the cake. Stay away from that stuff, y'all. Before you go to these events, she was saying the same thing I'm saying. Eat before you go. There'll be pizza parties, sales parties, you know, end of the year parties. We're in the fourth quarter coming up, and everybody wants to celebrate that. And they're gonna be retirement parties and new hire parties and onboarding parties and just party. Stay out of that stuff. Wear your mask. Drink your water. I don't do potlucks. I don't do buffets. I just don't. I don't know these people like that. What they doing with the dog licking in the pan and the cat laying in the sink. Not me. I don't like it. But yeah, I can talk on and on about this because I'm not trying to get involved in any of this mess at all. I'm not gaining the weight. Like I said previously, I don't even normally eat sugar. But I had something in it. Started that cycle. Snicker. Then I had the ice cream. What started the whole cycle with that banana pudding ice cream from Chick-fil-A. Ooh. Yeah, I've been craving sugar every day. Every time I have it. We've had Chick-fil-A a lot this month. And after that, I want more dessert. It's been a dessert month for me. Dessert. Let me write that down too, because that could be a good title for this. Desserts. Well, yeah. And then after that, I watched Jasmine Crockett snapping out on the Republicans about something. If y'all haven't seen that video, anyway, she snapped out on them fools. Listen. But yeah, I watched that. Jasmine Crockett is my wife's cousin. I think it's by marriage. Because she is, I think Crockett is a maiden name. Well, anyway, that's her cousin. And yeah, I love me some Jasmine Crockett, girl. Big shout out to Jasmine. So yeah, we just trying to mind our business, keep our backs from getting so big this season, y'all. Don't get involved in it. Don't spend all your money. Christmas coming up, everybody getting Christmas blues. Don't start grinching. If you know you don't have it, just don't do it. The main thing about Christmas really is celebrating the Lord's birthday. And my stepdad used to say the Lord wasn't even born in December. He said the Lord was born in June. So that mean the Lord of Cancer? As far as the zodiac sign goes, I never thought about that, y'all. I'm a little medicated right now, so I may just, have fun with it. We're going to just sit here and chit-chat. I hate y'all miss my coffee. I had coffee while I was cooking. It was good, too. Some caramel Starbucks that we had got from Ross. It was amazing. But, yeah, we're in this thing. These holidays are creeping up on us. So they've been sitting back and forth right now. This Thanksgiving sign-up sheet that my wife had got my daughter to make. Listen to me, I laugh at this kind of shit that I shouldn't. But yeah, I think you gotta put your name on the sheet. Oh, here come the warden, y'all. Oh. Put your name on the sheet and sign up next to what you're gonna. I don't know. I haven't even seen it. I heard you be talking about it, but at any rate, I'm sure it's not the only one going on. That's just something families do. But the long part of it is that stuff on that sign-in sheet. That's the stuff you can probably eat a little bit of it, because if not, your back gonna be so big for Valentine's Day. You're gonna be not Valentining, okay? But by Easter, you'll be the Christmas bunny and the Christmas bear. So we're going to just try to practice a lot of restraint. I have to really practice a lot of restraint because there's going to be pies and cakes and drinks everywhere during the holidays. I don't want to be big. I like being little. Everybody say how good I look. I want to stay like this. So, yeah. And the summer roll right around that, and then you got that little big old thick chocolate bag. You don't want that. So, yeah. The wasn't here. You see she's snacking, but it's something healthy. So, where you going? Hey, you can't say anything to me? Not even hello, right? I was just talking about your cousin, Jasmine Crockett, too. So, yeah. I'm sure people probably won't believe, but I don't care what they believe or not. They believe all these other lies, and this ain't no lie, so there you go. But I sent Kyra to the store, again, with her name. She went to get some buns. Look at the meat. The hamburger steaks, they look pretty too. I know they smell good. That's probably what brought you down here, is it? No. My word. From the governor. So y'all, let's stay on our sheet. Okay, so we got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we got New Year's Eve, we got New Year's Day. Desserts. Then right behind that, we got Valentine's, we got the Easter. I'm gonna just recommend that I'm gonna try to eat before I go to my mother-in-law's house for Thanksgiving. I mean, I'm gonna be there with the food, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. But I recommend that you guys do that. And I told the family the other day, just thinking about the Thanksgiving food already, I'm grinching about it. I'm grinching about the Christmas food because I know I love turkey. I want one of them good old. I want a honey baked ham. I love ham. It's gonna be tater salad there. It's gonna be stuffing. She's gonna make everybody their own pan of stuffing. She makes special requests on cakes and pies. It's red velvet, it's green velvet, it's blue velvet, it's sour cream, it's Italian wedding cake there. The list goes on and on. It's sweet potato pie, okay? There may be apple pie, there may be pecan pie, there may be coconut pie. Y'all not gonna believe it, but it is there. And what I do is I put a whole stop on everything for the holidays, and I just decide what I'm going to eat and what I'm not going to eat. It's nothing against nobody, especially not her. I love her food so much. But I can't do it. I just can't. And you can't either. If you're in the age bracket I'm in, we got to be a little bit more careful with how we eating during the holiday. Just thinking about that food making my chest hurt, y'all. I swear to God. But at any rate, I'm a little hungry right now as I talk about food. And my wife always says how her nose runs a little bit when she's had too much to eat. Mine is the total opposite. My nose runs a little bit like it is right now. when I talk about food, it's like some people's mouth water or my nose waters. Think about that if somebody works in a restaurant, why they should wear a mask. Because their mouth is watering, their nose is watering, they're making food for you. Listen, I'm trying to implement that as one of the rules that people who cook in the kitchen, chefs and cooks should all. This is our here should be covered up, and then they talking, they laughing, that part. So yeah, we're gonna learn a lot today from this. Last thing I was talking about was eat before y'all go to these holiday parties. If y'all go to these family gatherings, try to eat. Don't go there famished. Don't go there hungry out of your mind. And don't go to the grocery store the same way either, because they're gonna have all that stuff right up front for you to pick it. The pumpkin cookies, the Christmas cookies, the red velvet cake. That yeah, you be out shopping for a Christmas gift for your boss, and you go up in wherever, and they don't even sell desserts. Like Kohl's has food during the holidays, and who else has food? Don't normally sell food during the holidays. They don't normally sell food on any given day. I don't know, but y'all watch out for that because I've seen that. Just department stores that sell clothes or whatever, all of a sudden now they got cookies and cakes and pies and mixes. Be mindful. That's all I can say. Eat before you go out to these events. And in these restaurants with these little holiday peppermint milkshakes and pumpkin coffees, child, these are thousands and thousands of calories. I think I've already done my holiday eating with the stuff that I've eaten. And I just listed previously. That was a lot. I don't need to eat any more cookies, any more pies, any more cakes, any more nothing. I don't need to bake anything. And I want to bake some cupcakes. I love baking during the holiday. What am I going to do, y'all? What am I going to do? My girls don't want none to do with none of this stuff at all. The wife don't get involved in it. My daughter said, she don't do carbs. She said carbs is for poor people. She's been saying that. She's been like 5 or 6 years old. She got it from a movie. Prior to None, I think she got that from. I don't know why I let her see that, but it was a PG movie, so that's what she took from it. That carbs are for poor people. It was a movie about a model. No, it was a movie about a girl who was really, really rich, and then she became poor. And she was of Latino descent. It was a cute movie from Prada to Nada. Hey, it's good. It's going through the family too. I think George Lopez is in it too. Good movie. But yeah, on my last note, I don't know what everyone's thing is during the holidays. I already talked about that. She said that everybody has a thing. It could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be I'm gonna add this to the list. It could be, smoking. It could be that kind of smoking, because that definitely makes you have the munchies and crave. So she didn't even mention that. I'm gonna add that to my list of things that make your back big. So the cool thing about my family doing any given time, I've always been the person doing whatever I want to do, coming up in the Thanksgiving functions, smelling like Mary Jane, but I don't smoke anything anymore. Nothing. I don't drink. I may have one drink during the holiday, maybe two during the entire, because I don't drink. I take too much medicine to drink. I don't smoke. I can't smoke. Smoke is what caused me to have that stroke. If I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, I was smoking blunts, I was smoking cigarettes, Marlboros, which is too much, stressing out, working all kind of jobs. So be careful. So my wife's family doesn't drink, they don't smoke, so there's not gonna be none of that there, and I love it. It's a nice, clean environment. But the only thing that's gonna sit there is gonna be a nice big old cake on the table and some pies and good food, So I can ward off everything, go there feeling in my right mind, feeling in a good spirit. It's gonna be a lot of prayer. And nobody really drinks in my family or her side of the family either. They don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do nothing. I used to do it, and I had a stroke, but here I am. Thank God, thank you, keep me here. So I have more work to do. I do. So let's see what I do, y'all. Y'all be here to witnesses, okay? Y'all will be here to witness it all. Oh yeah, check out my shirt. I see I checked my shirt out. This is one of the shirts I got when I was in Florida working at AT&T. My wife got it for me, I think, as a gift. It said, "You can't sit here." It's Batman and Two-Face as the Joker and the Riddler. Riddle me this and riddle me that. This is the cool kids table. So nobody can sit here. You know, everybody got their little orange, they got their orange crush, or they Sunkist orange, zero in their cups. Everybody that get them they green peas, the green beans at the table. Yeah, they know what's up too. So that's what's going on today, y'all. That's what's going on today. It says you can't sit with us. You just can't. So I had a club called the Cool Kids Club. It was though not really a big deal, casual kind of thing. When I worked at AT&T in Ocala, and me and Noreen and Ashley and Desiree and what's her name? It was Mike, and it was a lot of us. Ooh, and Tall Bill. So we all sat at our table together. We actually were just newbies, but we was running it down there basically. You know, we came in there just being shining, basically shining. Everybody in that class was superstars. And the teacher, Miss Cat was amazing. She was an amazing trainer. I'll never forget that time down there either. So we can talk all day if y'all want to, but this is for somebody today, and if anybody can tell me who it was for, I'm interested, because I had a nice piece of paper with what I was going to talk about today, and I've talked about all that stuff, and now I'm talking about what happened to AT&T. AT&T traumatized me a little bit, but we won't talk about that. We just won't talk about that. Yeah, so I always joke around and call my wife I call her the warden. My daughter, the manager, sometimes, or the governor, like from Wentworth, right? Because they always say how naughty I am, and they always try to lock me down. My daughter holds my hand in the airport sometimes, and when we go travel, she's like, "Come on, Chappie," because that's what they call me. They call me Chappie. My grandkids, you know, son, daughter. My oldest son called me Mom. But yeah, they take good care of me. I know some days I spiral off on YouTube because it's anonymous, and I don't know if anybody on here that actually knows me. Because if they do know me, that's on them. But from the beginning of my time on the internet and on social media, from I'll say me and my son's father signed on to Yahoo in like between 1991 and 2000. I can't remember when it was. I can remember the setup though, because I had an Apple computer. First I had a Commodore computer, and then my mom told me to go ahead and trade it in and get an Apple, because she had bought it for me when I went to college, and it was time to do an upgrade. They were pushing upgrades on TV, and she was like, "You need to get a new computer." I'm like, "Mom, good. I don't need a computer. I better use the one I have." I didn't see the need even to have a computer. But when Yahoo was launched, so you could talk to other people online, oh my God. That's when things went crazy for being on your computer. I met all kind of people in these chat rooms. Me and my son's father would type in chat rooms. Nothing sexual, just friendly stuff. Mostly with people overseas, in Germany and Copenhagen, and in the Bahamas, just in Milwaukee, Philippines, Bosnia, just wherever. It was amazing to both of us. I did a lot of writing on my computer. I wrote my first poems in the wee hours of the morning, and everybody was asleep. I'll be up typing handwritten poems into my computer to save them because I knew it was important to have something to save them. But I realized that we could have a flood or whatever, and my mom's house could burn down or whatever. Because at the time I lived in her house and I wouldn't have my stuff. And how about that's actually what happened? Her house did burn down, and a lot of my stuff burned down in there. A lot of my desk and notebooks and stuff. Because I'm a poet. I'm an author. I'm a published author, and a published poet. I've been doing poetry since I was writing poetry since I was probably 13 years old, and just writing in general. I always loved photography. I had the Instamatic camera when I was like 12, a Polaroid. They cost $25 back then, and I remember my mom got mine from Revco. I remember Revco. I think it was a Southern thing, and I got one almost every time it was a holiday or something. I needed a new one because they broke so fast. That was the deal. And you buy these big old packs of film. It cost about the same amount as the camera. So yeah, I had a lot of pictures. My godson on Polaroids. A lot of pictures of him in his diaper on the bed. He was so beautiful. And he just turned 43 yesterday. Happy birthday, Domain. Happy birthday. You know, he just turned 43 or 44. I don't know. He's in his 40s, and he's a gorgeous man. I remember him. His mom, like, the sweetest girl or teenager that we knew at the time. She would tell us stories. I don't mean lies, but she would just tell us stories. I mean, we were little kids. She was our babysitter. So we were a little amp a lot at bedtime, hyper. Me, my sister, and my brother. And she would tell us bedtime stories. I know the man would not believe that, but she would tell us these long, extensive bedtime stories about people that lived in the sewers. She told us bedtime stories about people that lived in the clouds, about black people when they flew. Oh my gosh, she told extensive stories. She made my imagination go crazy at bedtime. Oh, Barbara Jean Glover. So, I don't know I was going with this, but happy birthday to Maine. So I took his picture, stray cats, and a picture that we had accosted. We put it in a bird cage. After Hurricane David happened in Georgia, when we lived in Savannah, I was walking down, I can't remember the road, but I was walking down this road, and I believe I was going to see my friend Donna. We didn't have any school that day, and so there was no school bus coming to take us anywhere. And there was no public bus either, because that's normally how I got to her house. So I had to walk this day. It wasn't that far, and I walked there a lot. I did. Or I ride my bike there. But this particular day was right after the storm. I think my mom had to go on to work, and we were home. I believe my brother was being watched by the babysitter. My sister was watching him. I don't know. Anyway, let me stick on the subject. So I was walking down. I don't know. I think it's called I don't know what the road is called. And I'm walking. There's trees everywhere. Tires and signs and pieces of houses. I don't know what year this was. But I was young. I don't know how young I was. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Let's say I was 13 years old. Let's say I was 13. So I leave my sister and brother home. I'm sure I'll probably be watching them. I'm walking down Donna's house. My bestie, who's in our singing group called Lady Blue. Okay. I was indigo and she was turquoise. At any rate, it was something we got from a George Benson album that her mother had. We played this song and we loved this song, so we called ourselves, our group, Lady Blue. Because she sung and I sung. And a lot of times we would sing together on the phone, and I forgot about that. Memories are really flooding in today for me. Something did this to me. But yeah, I had a wonderful childhood. So as I'm walking down the street, the traffic was coming really, really fast. And it's trying to wet me up with the water in the street from Hurricane David. So I'm like, I'm not walking down right there. It's a big old puddle when the cars go by. They're going to go, I'm going to get totally wet again. And it already happened to me already. So this street is probably about 2 miles long. No shit, it is. So after all the cars finally go by, I'm like, cool, I can walk on the sidewalk now. It's like no one's even coming towards me anymore or even going away. I think it's a big light they have to stop at. And I'm walking, it gets really, really quiet, and I hear beep, 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 beep. As I ease up off the sidewalk and not step into the water, I approach this tree. And I believe it was a nest at the bottom of the tree, sitting on top of these roots that had grown up out of the ground. They're like that in Savannah. And inside this nest was a tiny, or 3, or was it 2? It was 30 years ago, y'all. Let's say it was 3. Just to make the story more interesting. But I honestly think it was 1. Baby birds. I pick it up, and instead of me going on to Donna's house, where her mother and her dad were, and take the birds there, or the bird there, and get some grown-ups involved in this. Nope. Instead of going on where I'm supposed to be going, I turn around, and I go back home. First thought in my mind is, I'm taking them home. For what? I don't even get it. But at any rate, I take them home, and everything that I found, every animal I ever found in the street, and I found a lot of animals when I was a kid. They thought I was going to be a veterinarian. I take it home. I wanted to feed it. I wanted to wash it. So I'm trying to give it some water. I know for sure it was one of them. I was trying to give it some water. I turned the water on really, really low, but it was too low. He wasn't getting anything. So I moved it closer and turned the water up a little bit more. And the water filled up in my hand, because I had little hands, and the bird floated out of my hand into the drain. Oh my God. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. God forgive me. And he lost his little life in our drain. I kept trying to get him out. I kept looking down in the hole trying to get him out. The hole was so deep in that sink, and I couldn't even see down in the sink. I got a chair or something, I don't know. I still couldn't see him. I tried to put something down in it to get him out the thing, but I couldn't get him. So I didn't want to tell nobody about it. I was scared. I felt bad about it. So I just left the bathroom door and just closed the door and went and laid down in my bed. I think that's what I did. I believe I called Dawn and I told her what happened. And then I got up and went to her house after that. I'll never forget that little birdie. So yeah, car's back, y'all. What'd you get? Buns, right? Okay, my medicine. Oh yeah, I think I need that because I didn't have it this morning. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we're at 35 in the show, and I think I covered everything on this agenda. And I took it every place too, so yeah, that was that for today. My introduction, I guess. It's a lot. It's an intro. It's an introduction. So yeah. Until next time, when I post again. You sat at my kitchen table with me today, y'all. We sat at my table. We sat at the table today, in front, right here. This is what I said, talking to y'all. Anybody else's table look like that? Yeah, we had pizza yesterday. But yeah, you ever go to somebody's house and you sit at the table and talk to them? Yeah, we did that today. So tomorrow, maybe we'll have coffee. We'll pull up to my table and we'll talk. And there is the warden. Come on, you can come on. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, y'all. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. He's one.